What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzly homer, Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Today, I am talking about the Grizzlies being undefeated in the NBA to start the season. But first, every hero needs their theme music.
Piano.
Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops, so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Jaren spiking, let's go, boy. He that MVP.
Well, opening night went about as I expected it to last night. The Grizzlies eked out a close, 115-112 win over the New York Knicks at home in overtime to go to 1-0 on the season. Hell yeah. So the Grizzlies should have won in regulation. Morant hit what would have been a game winner, but was called for a charge on something that, when you look at it on the replay, it was obviously a blocking foul. Should have been an and one instead of a charge that wiped away the basket. But the Grizzlies still pulled it away in overtime. Now, there was a lot of notables in this game. Just looking at the box score, the first notable we see is, of course, Santi Aldama, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 11 big rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, plus 18 in a whopping team-leading 39 minutes. What can we say, guys? Now, if you paid attention to Santi Aldama, you saw it happening in the G League last year, and we were doubtful. I said it this summer before Summer League. He played well in G League, but it's G League, man. You know, G League is G League. It's not the NBA. And then Summer League came, and Santi was one of the better players in Summer League, making second team All Vegas Summer League. And we said, it's just Summer League. You know, it's Summer League. And then the preseason came, and Santi came out shooting lasers. And we still were like, but it's preseason. But now we're at the real deal. The regular season has started, and Santi was one of the better players in the game. He was the second best Grizzly on the night. That is without a doubt. He was held up very well defensively against Julius Randle, who everybody thought was going to give him a lot of problems. Julius Randle had a good game. Santi Aldama had the play of the night on him.
Shot clock down to 5. Adams needs an outlet or take it to the bucket.
Yes.
Oh, finds Santi, who powers it in as the shot clock was about to expire.
And got a little tech for taunting. Oh, Santi's had to show him, I ain't no B, man. I ain't no bitch. I do this. And you realize that Santi is a real, live, contributing NBA player. Then you have, of course, Morant doing Morant things. 11 of 24 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point line, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 6 turnovers. Got a little sloppy at the end of the game in the fourth quarter. Got a little sloppy there. 34 points plus 1. Desmond Bane was 6 of 22, 3 of 13 from three-point line. His shot was off. Of course, we all know as Grizzlies fans, home court Bane ain't the same as road dog Bane. It's just not the same. Only got to the free throw line 2 times. Needs to increase that. 4 rebounds, 6 big assists, 1 block. He's going to have to get to the line a little bit more if he's going to be the main creator on the second team. But 22 shot attempts. 37 minutes, and he got hurt. They say it's just cramps, so hopefully he won't miss any time because the Grizzlies really can't afford to miss anybody else to miss any time. We need guys to be getting healthy, not to be getting more guys out. Steven Adams had a Steven Adams game. I told you that 6.5 point total for Steven Adams was risky. He only scored 3 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, only 1 turnover, a block, a steal, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 4 from free throw line. That's the one thing that we're going to have to suffer through with Jaren being out. It's not closing with Jaren and his good free throw shooting at center instead of Steven Adams. Let's see. John Conchar starting in the place of Dylan Brooks. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. John Conchar, 33 minutes, 4 of 11 from the field, 4 of 9. 9 3-point attempts for John Conchar. Man, can we just really give it up to the Grizzlies development staff? Because y'all remember when John Conchar was in his first and second year, he would not even look at the basket. And everybody kept saying, man, if this guy would shoot. We didn't say if he could shoot. If he only would shoot, he would be such a good player. Now we're about 3 years into it, 3 years later, 3 seasons later, 2 or 3 seasons later, and John Conchar is shooting 9 3-point attempts as a starter for the Memphis Grizzlies, doing John Conchar things, getting 11 rebounds, 3 offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, only 1 turnover, plus 6, 12 points, and 33 big minutes for John Conchar. Man, I'm going to tell you guys, when I was talking this offseason, when I was talking this preseason about the Grizzlies being a real live championship contender, with Ja Morant being a real live MVP candidate, I was not bullshitting. And you guys are starting to see the fruits of what the Grizzlies have been doing for the last 2 to 3 seasons. These young guys, they just plug it in, and we should be used to this. Guys, they have been getting rid of people. They got rid of Jay Crowder. They got rid of Jonas Valanciunas and Grayson Allen. And they plug in these guys that they drafted into their place, and these guys that they draft are just better at doing Grizzlies things than the guys that they had in front of them. So, other than Steven Adams just seems to be just such a Grizzly guy. He is like so much the polar opposite of Ja Morant that it just fits in. Let's get to the bench guys. Brandon Clark showed up, 4 of 6 from the field, 6 rebounds. He was minus 12. I think he was having a little problems with Julius Randle. But hey, the bench, they played well in the first half, not so well in the second half. Jake LaRavia, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3-point line, 2 big free throws made, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Jake LaRavia is a stocks monster. He's been doing it in preseason, summer league. He gets blocks and steals, and he plays such smart defense because he's not doing it with athleticism. He's not doing it with getting out of position. I keep telling you guys this, you have to watch him play defense. He gets to the spots easily. Now, David Roddy had a rough day of shooting, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3-point line, no free throws, 2 rebounds, both of them offensive. Had trouble finishing on the inside against the Trees of New York. Only 1 assist. He was minus 5. Tyus Jones, Stones, had a big game, made some big shots down the stretch. 16 big shot attempts doing his Dylan Brooks thing. 3 of 8 from the from 3-point line. 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Missed 2 crucial free throws down the stretch. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover with the steal. So, they, with Desmond Bane hurt, they had to bring him in to play, next to Ja Morant. And that seemed to kickstart things. And then we have Xavier Tillman, because you know Jenkins is going to play 10. I don't give a damn what's going on. He's going to play his 10 guys. Xavier Tillman, 2 of 5 from the field, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 1 turnover. He was +1. He did have a nice little stretch in the first half. Second half was not too kind for him, but that's the way it is. So, you guys, it was a good game. And if you guys could see this right here, this is the quote of the night from Santi Aldama. You know I was locked in. I know they were a very good team, so I just tried to play good defense. I think we did a very good job of moving the ball like we always do and getting stops down the stretch. Santi Aldama also, he had the quote of the night. And, of course, for me, I know Bally's had Ja Morant as the player of the game. But for me, the player of the game for this game was Santi Aldama. And this is the tweet of the night from the player of the game. You see they got his stats from Kairos FM, at Kairos FM, Grizzly fan, I hope. 18 points, 7 of 14 field goals, 11 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. Gonna be a pivotal player for us going forward. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later, probably tomorrow, when we do the preview of the next game, the Rockets game. But as you can see, I got my shirt. Man, I'm telling you, I'm a Grizz swag collector right now. I'm trying to start my Grizz swag collection up, and I had to go get this shirt. I bought me a little funky little terrace ticket for $9 early on because I knew I wanted to get this shirt. Got the big Memphis shirt, and you know, next game is on the road versus them Houston Rockets, who lost to Atlanta. So the Grizzlies will be going to Houston, and then we have a back-to-back against Dallas on NBA TV. So it is what it is. Houston, hopefully we can get off to a 2-0 start. The Rockets, very young, very hungry. And you know, I said with these young teams, they all have little Grizzlies envy in them. And these young guys like to really play hard for Ja Morant because he is the king of the young guys in the NBA, if you ask me. They like to get up for Ja Morant. So this game is not going to be the walk in the park. Hopefully we get either Dillon Brooks or Zaire Williams back, and hopefully Desmond Bane is not out for that game. But like I said, we'll see more tomorrow when we do our preview. Hopefully we'll get some news on those guys' health before then. But, man, first game, overtime. I even got to step inside the Forum when I really didn't have time to do it. I got to step inside the FedEx Forum and get the feel of all that excitement that the Grizzlies fans had. And it was good, man. I'm telling you, that Memphis is fired up for the Grizzlies this season, and we're going to get something special from these guys. Man, I'm wore out, and this is game 1. But this is a marathon, not a sprint. So we got a long way to go and a long time to get there. So see you guys tomorrow with the next video. Peace.